Hello guys and welcome back to DotNet in Minutes. Today we are going to talk about a big topic in software architecture, microservices versus monolith. This is a strategic decision that every software team faces at the same point. We'll explore what each approach means, the pros and cons, and how to choose the right one for your project. So, what is a monolith? A monolith is a single, unified application. All the code lives in one place, front-end, back-end, database, logic, everything together. Think of it like a department store. All products are in the same building, under one roof. It's easy to navigate. At first, everything is connected. Pros of monolith: simpler to develop at the beginning, easy to test and deploy as one unit, no need to manage network communication between services. Cons of monolith: hard to scale only parts of the system. As the code base grows, it becomes more complex and harder to maintain. Deploying changes requires redeploying the entire app. What are microservices? Microservices break the application into small independent services. Each service has a single responsibility and can be developed, deployed, and scaled independently. Think of it like a shopping mall with many specialized stores. Each store focuses on one thing: shoes, clothes, electronics. If the shoe store is busy, it can expand without affecting the clothing store. Pros of microservices: independent development and scaling, easier to maintain, smaller, focused on code bases. Teams can work on different services in parallel. Cons of microservices: more complex infrastructure. You need to manage multiple services, databases, and network communication. Debugging issues across services can be harder. Requires DevOps maturity and good monitoring. When to choose monolith? Monolith are great when you have a small team. The application is relatively simple. You need to release fast and iterate quickly. Starting with a monolith doesn't prevent you from splitting into microservices later. It's often better to start simple and refactor as your app grows. When to choose microservices? Microservices make sense when you have a large application with multiple teams. You need independent scaling for different parts of the system. You want resilience. One service falling shouldn't crash the whole system. Microservices are not a silver bullet. If the team or project is small, the complexity might outweigh the benefits. Strategic decision. Choosing between monolith and microservices is not just technical, it's strategic. Ask yourself, how big is my team? How fast do we need to deliver? Do we expect the application to grow rapidly? Can we handle the operational complexity? Sometimes the best approach is a hybrid. Start with a modular monolith, then gradually extract services as the system grows. Like as always, I like to make real life analogy. Think of it like a city. A monolith is like a small town. Everything is in one piece, easy to manage, but limited in growth. Microservices are like a big city. Lots of independent neighborhoods and infrastructure. More flexible, but harder to coordinate. The key is to make the architecture to the size, growth, and needs of your project. Okay guys, to be honest, always I work with microservices. I like the infrastructure. I like to make everything independent in the project, and I like to think at my project like a big city, because an application is a big city. It's not a small town. So, to recap, monolith: simple, fast to start, easier to deploy, but harder to scale. Microservices: independent, scalable, resilient, but more complex. The right choice depends on your team, your project, and your future growth plans. Okay, if you find this episode helpful, subscribe to DotNet in Minutes for more software architecture tips and strategic insight. See you in the next, guys.